I got a real serious issue I want to address. I want to talk about scammers. Now, especially to my YouTubers, right? I got to put somebody on blast. Now, first of all, if you follow my channel on the radar, you know I do a lot of reviews, whether it's tech reviews, product reviews, supplement reviews. I get companies sending me stuff all the time. Here is a sample of some of the stuff I have had sent to me recently that I'm doing reviews for, and you guys will see this very, very soon. So I do business with a lot of different companies, whether they're just sending me products to review, whether I'm working with them for videography, shooting commercials. There's a lot of stuff I do that you guys don't see. Behind the scenes, I'm doing a lot of corresponding. Now, the point of this is I got hacked off of an email, and what I normally do is I look at emails. If the email isn't sent properly, if the email doesn't correspond to a business, I'll check their website, I'll check their contact information. I look for certain things, the way they message me, all these different things I pay attention to before I click on any links, because I don't trust anything. And the other day I got caught slipping, and I got scammed, and I got hacked, and I'm gonna explain the whole situation, but this is why I'm very meticulous. I pay attention to every email that comes through, and I do my research before I click on anything. And I'm advising you guys, especially my YouTubers, pay attention and don't just get caught up because you see a email subject tag that says, you know, review, or they want to send you a product. Don't get hype in that. Always pay attention to where it's coming from. Make sure these companies are legit. Now, I got speakers that I'm doing reviews for. Aromatherapy, whole kit, juices, black seed products. I got a few black seed products I'm doing reviews for that was sent to me. Beard oils, all this different stuff. Towels and microfiber towels for the gym, all this stuff, fitness bands. You see the one I'm always wearing, all this different stuff. I work with all these companies. Now, the other day, I opened up this email, and I'm gonna tell you who this email's from, because if any of you guys get this email, look out for this email, flag this email, do not open it, do not click the link. I got an email from Edward04 at AITAOcity.com. Now, as I said, normally, I don't know what that email is. That they said they wanted me to try out a product. Now, the message was, hey, we would like you to try out our product. Automatically, I'm like, well, this email isn't sent properly. What product? What company are you related to? You know, all these different things. I was moving, no excuse. I got caught slipping. I just responded, what's the product? They respond back, oh, we have a tripod I want you to try out, this and that. Here's the link. Now, the reason why I clicked on the link, because it was an Amazon link. So I said, okay, it's an Amazon link. I deal with Amazon all the time. So I didn't really think too much of it, right? I click on the link, and as I always do, I look at the product. The product was a tripod. Right away, I saw that the tripod was, I can tell by looking at tripods. I have a lot of tripods. I've dealt with tons of tripods, all the video work that I do over the years. I know a cheap tripod when I see one. I know if it's something that I'm gonna like, if I'm gonna be able to use. I looked at this tripod, it looked cheap. I've had similar ones to it. I had no interest in it. So the link took me to Amazon. I didn't pay no mind to it. I just, you know, said in my head, all right, I have no interest in this. Didn't even respond to the email right away. Later on that day, I get an email, and it's saying that Amazon, it's the Amazon shipment. So to make a long story short, somehow me clicking on this Amazon link, they sent me, it's like this thing got sent to me automatically. Just from me clicking on this link. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. So right away, I see this, and I look on my thing. I say to myself, I damn sure didn't order this. All I did was check it out on Amazon. So I don't know how this happened. I tried to immediately cancel it. It was too late. It was coming. It's here, obviously. So I contacted Amazon and let them know what happened. I had to cancel my credit card that was linked to my Amazon account. All this drama I had to go through because somebody wants me to try their product. Or maybe it's not the company and maybe somebody else is playing games. But I'm assuming it's the company because why else would you, or who else? I don't know. All I know is it's here. We're going to check it out. I'm going to do this on camera. And we're going to see this cheap piece of garbage. Since they wanted some publicity, since they wanted me to review their product, I'm going to review the product. Mind you, again, this got sent to me against my will. I could not return it. I could not cancel the shipment, so it has to come, and then I have to return it. So let's see. Since they want the publicity, I'm going to give them the publicity. Let's see what this thing is all about. Never in my life have I had something like this happen to me. Mind you, this is a $29. So the name of it is Albott. Albott, A-L-B-O-T-T. As you can see, I don't know if this is backwards on the screen. But this is their tripod. Now it's a $29 tripod. I tell people you don't have to get super expensive tripods, but generally if you see anything in the $20 to $30 range, it's a piece of junk. Don't waste your time with it, even if you're a beginner. Now it came in this bag, not impressive. Don't be fooled if you don't know any better. It comes in this little carry case. Almost all come in a carry case. This feels very cheap and flimsy. Not impressed. Now, as I said, I can look at tripods just online. I can look at a picture of it. I can look at the functions of it, and I can tell if it's going to be any good or not. So, as I thought, the feel of this is extremely flimsy, and it feels cheap. Let's see. This is pretty much useless. Something's going off. I don't know what that is. This is, like I said, it's supposed to be pretty tall. I'm not concerned with the height of it. Anything where you have to crank with one of these, avoid it if you're serious about your tripods, if you're serious about your work. This is your handle. This thing is, no. This thing feels cheap. It feels flimsy. It feels like, you know, if you're too rough, which I'm pretty rough with stuff, it's going to break, it's going to crack. It just feels like, this feels like a very amateur tripod, a very beginner tripod. It feels like I would break this, especially this handle. This is not really functional. This is to bring up the neck. Now, for anybody that don't know tripods, when you have your camera mounted, you have whatever else you have mounted, if you got a external monitor, a microphone, any of this stuff, it adds weight. This is not gonna support that. But if you have to pull up this arm to raise your tripod, you have to stand there with all your stuff mounted on here and sit here and crank it. Now just doing this little cheap thing, this is gonna snap. Besides, it's extremely inconvenient. Any quality tripods does not have this. If you see any tripod with this type of crank handle, don't touch it, don't bother it, definitely don't buy it. It's very cheap and ineffective. Look, whatever this is, this ain't supposed to be coming off. This isn't even bolted down properly. This is just a piece of junk. Screwing it down, pulling it back down, it feels like, look, I'm gonna snap it. Listen, these guys wanted their publicity. There you go. This is my review. This is a piece of garbage. $29 tripod. I got hacked. Don't waste your time. If you see an email from these people, do not open it. Do not click the link. If you see this in any stores, do not buy it. Do not waste your time. It's a piece of garbage. Even if you are a beginner, Don't waste your time. As I said, they hacked me. I don't know if it's the company again. I don't know who it is, but I got hacked. This thing got sent to me against my will. They got my account information. I had to cancel my cards. All of my information got compromised because I clicked on this one link. So to all my YouTubers, even if you're not a YouTuber, be very, very cautious of any links that you click on. Again, be very, very careful of how somebody or a company or independent contractor or whoever the person is, be very, very, or a customer rep or whatever they call it, be very, very cautious of how the emails are sent. Be careful how they word, how they respond to you, because there's a lot of frauds out there. There's a lot of fakes. I deal with some very, you know, weird people sometimes. Most of the companies that contact me are on the up and up, and they have great products. I typically get several solicitations a week. There's a lot of stuff that I decline. There's a lot of stuff that I have, you know, I accept, have stuff sent to me, and there's a lot of stuff I don't do reviews on. Just because you send me something does not mean that I'm going to do a review, and that's something that I tell all of these companies. It's not an automatic that I'm going to do a review on it. But again, be careful. These Albott, whatever this is, it's a piece of junk. They're terrible, and they're scammers as far as I'm concerned. So just, you know, everybody beware of this. And like I said, I got a lot of reviews coming. Just all my regular scheduled stuff. I haven't been around in a while. I'm going to be back. So let's get it, people. Thanks for everybody who has tuned in. Thanks for everybody who has subscribed and who has stayed subscribed. Till next time, stay focused, stay fit. Let's get it.